What goes around comes back to us. Hello my tribe, and welcome back to this week's video. So good to see all your smiling faces. Excellence is all about your contribution through service to others. What goes around comes around. If you sow a good seed into the life of others, you would reap back good seeds in return. If you deliver something good, you will get back something good. And if you deliver something poor, you get back something poor. Here's a story of a carpenter. A carpenter was so good at what he does, and he dedicated his whole life to delivering his best and giving professional and excellent service to his employer. Having reached old age, he decided one day to inform his employer about his intention to retire from service. His employer did not appreciate the fact that he was going to lose one of his most dedicated staff, as every employer usually is around a dedicated staff. Since the carpenter was quite old and wanted to be relieved of service, his employer gave him one final task to carry out. The task was building a home. The carpenter accepted the task unwillingly, and for months he was at it with no dedication, which he was known for in the early part of his career. He carried on with the task for several months with no interest whatsoever in the project. However, he was able to complete the assignment. After completion, he went back to his employer and said, "Sir, the assignment is completed." The employer told the carpenter to go home and return back the next day, as that will be his last day of working. I know immediately the carpenter will be thinking, he just wants to have me around. But that was not the case in this instance. On the next day, the carpenter returned back to his employer's office. The employer handed him back the key to the house he had just constructed as a retirement gift. The employer thanked him very deeply for his dedicated and long service to him and for his excellent service delivery over the years. The carpenter was shocked because for his last assignment, he had done it for months with no interest in the assignment he was carrying out, not knowing that that home he was constructing as his final assignment was his own retirement home. He regretted not maintaining his enthusiasm and excellence that he has been known for over the years for his last assignment. Had he maintained his spirit of excellence towards the end of his career, he would have had a better home for himself and his family. What lessons can we then learn from this man's story? I do not know what assignment has been committed into your hands right now. I do not know which job you're working at right now or where you are academically in school. I do not know where you are at family-wise as a family. But what level of excellence, enthusiasm, and dedication are you bringing to the space and sphere where you're currently operating at? Do you remember the first time you started that job or that project, that venture that you wanted to do? Do you still have the same dedication and enthusiasm you had when you started right now? Have you been delivering excellent service over time, and because you've not been appreciated, felt the need to become mediocre? And you've given up on your excellence and enthusiastic dedication towards the different spheres of your life? I would encourage you today not to give up or downplay your enthusiasm and dedication towards anything you're doing and end up like the carpenter in our story. How are you stewarding the responsibility that has been placed into your care? You that have been placed in a position of leadership, thinking to yourself that you're sabotaging other people's success. I want to encourage you today to desist from that attitude, because you never know, that person you're sabotaging today may become your boss tomorrow. I read about the story of a manager who, over several years, decided to hinder the promotion of his subordinate. But other subordinates that were being promoted took note of the attitude of this particular person towards his job, even when someone was sabotaging his promotion. He kept an excellent spirit and kept his dedication alive and his passion burning, and never for one day said, "Oh, this man does not want to promote me, so I will no longer give my best." Neither. He continued with his excellent spirit, and the people that knew him around, that were promoted before him, went behind this manager to recommend this particular person to the top management, and he was promoted and he was made the head of this particular store, the particular region where his manager was in charge of. I beg of you today to please stop sabotaging others. Stop sabotaging the growth of this nation. Stop sabotaging the growth of your nation. Stop sabotaging the growth of this continent. You've been blessed with great resources to be steward towards making life better for the people you are leading. Lead well. When a race is about to begin, the racers do not slow down as they approach the finish line. Instead, they increase on their pace. If you feel you're about to leave office, and for that reason, you do shady work and do substandard stuff below your capacity, please think again. Because this final phase of your career with this particular organization or in that particular political position might be you setting yourself up for a substandard retirement plan, just like the carpenter in our story. I feel so heavy this morning to encourage those out there that are doing the right thing in delivering excellent service, excellent product, trying to make the name of this nation and this continent great out there. I encourage you to keep on doing the good work you're doing. The reward might be slow in coming, but with time, you would enjoy the benefits of your excellence in service. Thank you very much for watching this week's video. I'm very grateful that you watched it. I sincerely hope that you're making the commitment today to fight mediocrity and keep delivering excellent and quality work. Keep bringing your best version to what you do, even when it looks like no reward is coming or someone else is sabotaging you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification button. Leave a comment of your thoughts about this video that we can learn from, and invite others to also subscribe and join the Smiles tribe. Till I come your way next week, keep delivering excellence. Keep spreading smiles. Blessings.